Well, Herald Tribune theater critic Jay Handelman gives us now his take on Asolo Rep's performance of Baritones Unbound.
If high school and college classes were as interesting and as much fun as the new musical Baritones Unbound, school would probably be a lot more enjoyable. Now, it may give the wrong impression to describe the show at Asolo Repertory Theater as something of a musical history lesson, but it is, in the most entertaining way. Broadway star Mark Kudish and opera singers Jeff Matsey and Mark Delavan run through hundreds of years of music to trace the origin, growth, and prominence of the baritone voice, the most common of voices, but one that hasn't always been fully appreciated. In their minds, baritones are the everyman of the musical world. Tenors and sopranos have their personality traits, but baritones are often the kinds of people you'd want to hang out with. And you definitely want to spend time with these three, along with pianist and musical director Timothy Splaine. The show runs a gamut of musical styles, from its roots in Gregorian chants and church music, through opera, operetta, Broadway, and the pop and country music worlds. They don't just talk about the history and changes, they sing about them in nearly 36 songs. There are some powerful solos, like Delavan's version of Lonely Room from Oklahoma, but the show is often at its best when they are singing familiar songs in three-part harmony. Their versions of Old Man River, Oh What a Beautiful Morning, and Soliloquy from Carousel are among the most exciting I've ever heard at the Asolo. Some of the 20th century's most popular singers were also baritones, so the cast spent some time saluting such stars as Elvis Presley, Bing Crosby, and Frank Sinatra, with a surprising touch of Johnny Cash. By the end, you hear a common thread that runs through all this music. The show got its start when Kudish started noticing that since 1980, there were fewer new Broadway musicals featuring baritone voices. The cast even asked the audience to name some. It's a struggle. But there's no struggling to enjoy this new show, which is in its second production after its premiere last fall in Boston. Baritones Unbound runs through June 29th at Asolo Repertory Theater. For opening night, I'm Jay Handelman.